Welcome to Baugan Inglés 4.0, the radio show with Kyle Miller. Following class by class, step by step, the material of Baugan Inglés 4.0 on Aprende Inglés TV. Class 111. Let's go! Beginner. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to class number 111. As always, we will begin with a review of yesterday's class. Well, the last class. Actually, if you are listening live today, then this is Monday, so I can't say yesterday's class, but the last class. We were talking about to be born. I said, how old was your mother when you were born? My mother was 30 when I was born. My father was 31 when I was born. My brother was 2 years old when I was born. Ask me how old my uncle was when I was born. Kyle, how old was your uncle when you were born? My uncle was 24 years old when I was born. Yes, my uncle was 24 years old when I was born. My father was 7 years old when my uncle was born. And so my father was 31 years old when I was born. So my uncle was 24 years old when I was born. My brother was 2 years old when I was born. So my uncle was 22 years old when my brother was born. Right? No problem? Do you agree? Do you agree? How old were you when your son was born? Si tienes hijo, if you have a son. Do you have a son? Yes, Kyle, I have a son. How old were you when your son was born? I was 28 years old when my son was born. Okay. Very good, very good. Okay. And then we saw translation list number 33. Let's review this. Translation. Yes, that's right, ladies and gentlemen. It is time for translation list number 33. Are you ready? This is a review of yesterday's list. Okay? Number 1, hay un perro en esta casa. Ooh, yeah. There's a dog in this house. There's a dog in this house. Number 2, hay varias ideas interesantes. Sí, hay varias ideas. There are several interesting. Da, da, da. 3 syllables, interesting. We don't say interesting, no, interesting. There are several, not several, no, several interesting ideas. There are several interesting ideas. Several interesting ideas. Number 3, hay un bolígrafo en tu mesa. Y estamos hablando de mesa del trabajo. Mesa de trabajo. Hay un bolígrafo en tu mesa. There's a pen on your desk. Yeah, there's a pen on your desk. Where? On your desk. There's a pen on your desk. There's a pen on your desk. Number 4, hay mucha gente en la tienda. Mucha gente. Affirmative. Entonces, many, no. Afirmativo. Usamos a lot of aquí porque estamos hablando en afirmativo. Hay mucha gente. There are a lot of people. A lot of people in the shop. There are a lot of people in the shop. Number 5. ¿Hay mucha gente fuera? Mira, pregunta, entonces podemos usar el many aquí. Hay mucha gente Hay mucha gente fuera. Are there many people outside? Are there many people outside? Y ahora negativo, mira. Número 6, number 6. No hay muchos alumnos en esta clase. There aren't many students in this class. There aren't many students in this class. Number 7. Hay agua en el suelo. En voz alta, ¿cómo? There's some water on the floor. There's water on the floor. True. There's some water on the floor. Number 8. Hay gente en aquel restaurante. There are some people in that restaurant. Restaurant. There are some people in that restaurant. Number 9. Hay uno aquí y otro allí. Allí, que es over there. ¿No? Entonces, there's one over here and another one over there. There's one over here and another one over there. Number 10. Hay un semáforo en esa esquina. There's a traffic light on that corner. On that corner. There's a traffic light on that corner. Number 11. ¿Hay leche en esa botella? Is there any milk in that bottle? Is there any milk in that bottle? Question. Is there any milk in that bottle? Otra vez. Is there any milk in that bottle? Number 12. No hay leche en esa botella. There isn't any milk in that bottle. No. There isn't any milk in that bottle. It's empty. There isn't any milk in it. It's empty. It's not full. Is there any milk? No, there isn't any milk in that bottle. Okay. All right, let's move on and take a look at our word of the day. Word of the day. Ooh, yes, it is time for the word of the day. The word of the day today is a phrasal verb. Un verbo compuesto. Phrasal verb. Oh, boy. Oh, no, very difficult, right? Very difficult. Phrasal verbs. Oh, don't worry. Don't worry. No te preocupes. Don't worry. It's not so difficult. The phrasal verb today. The word of the day is a phrasal verb, but it is rellenar. Rellenar. And we say to fill out. To fill out. If we have an application form, I need a new credit card, for example. We have an application form, a document that we must complete. We use the phrasal verb to fill out. Hay que rellenarlo. We have to fill it out, to fill it out. We fill out the form. We fill out the form. To fill out a form, a document, a request form, for example. But con las casillas, the individual blanks, we use a different phrasal verb for rellenar. Here we say to fill in. Que raro, no? Fill in the blanks, fill out the form. Fill in the blanks, las casillas. Fill out the form. Okay? Fill in the blanks, fill out the form. So if you want to fill out the form, there are many little blanks and spaces that you have to fill in. Okay? So fill out, rellenar, which is our word of the day. Okay, a phrasal verb. Wow. Okay, now we can practice some questions using many. Many. That's right. Now, we saw in our translation list, we had an example here. I said, ¿hay mucha gente fuera? Una pregunta. Are there many people outside? In a question, many. And then the affirmative, ¿hay mucha gente en la tienda? There are a lot of people in the shop. So, what's the rule? Well, we do not normally use many in affirmatives. También con much. Y luego vamos a ver eso. Pero con many, we don't normally use many in the affirmative. We usually use a lot of. A lot of. There are a lot of cars in Madrid. There are not many Eskimos in Madrid. Excuse me, are there many Eskimos in Madrid? No, there aren't many Eskimos in Madrid. Are there many cars in Madrid? Yes, there are a lot of cars in Madrid. Yes, there are many, no se dice tanto. No. There aren't many Eskimos. There are a lot of Spanish people, but there aren't many Eskimos. There are a lot of football players, but there aren't many hockey players, ice hockey players. In Canada, there are a lot of hockey players, but there aren't many football players. So, do you have many problems? It's okay. You're just talking to the radio. Nobody's going to hear. Do you have many problems? Yes. I have a lot of problems. Or maybe you don't. No, Kyle, I don't have many problems. Do you have many cars? No, I only have one. Okay. No, I don't have many cars. Okay. Do you have many gold watches? Gold watch. Do you have many gold watches? No, I don't have many gold watches. I don't have any gold watches. Do you have many horses? No, I don't have many horses. Does Spain have many Canadians? No, Spain doesn't have many Canadians. There aren't many Canadians living here. Does Spain have many Indian people? No, there are some, but not many. Compared to other countries, there aren't many Indian people. Does Spain have many baseball teams? No, Spain doesn't have many baseball teams. Does Canada have many great football players? No. Bueno, there's Hargraves, who plays for, he plays for one of the British teams. He's a good player, but we don't have many. Canada doesn't have many great football players, no. Does Canada have many high-speed trains? Ask me if Canada has many high-speed trains, like the AVE. Hey, Kyle, does Canada have many high-speed trains? No, Canada doesn't have many high-speed trains. In fact, Canada doesn't have any high-speed trains. Okay. Very good. We can finish with this topic, but we will review it tomorrow. Let's move on and take a look at our vocabulary of the day. Vocabulary of the day. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for the vocabulary of the day. Our first word of vocabulary is discusión acolorada. Argument. No, yes, no, yes, no. Argument. Asistencia. Very important for English classes. Very important. Asistencia. Attendance, not assistance. Okay? To assist is ayudar, to help. more or less. Right? Asistencia is attendance, ¿vale? ¿Entiendes? ¿Me entiendes? Asistencia es attendance in English. Ocupado. Busy. Busy. He's very busy. Busy, busy, busy. Clima. Ambiente. Climate. 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 Loco. Uf, que loco. Crazy. He's crazy. Crazy. That's right. Okay. Now, before we finish, we have one more thing to see, which is the verb to call. Every day I call. Yesterday I called. Do you call your mother every day? Yes, I call my mother every day. Ask me if I call my mother every day. Kyle, do you call your mother every day? No, I don't. I don't call her every day. I call her once a week. At best. At best. En el mejor de los casos. At best. But I try to call her once a week. Ask me if I'll call her tomorrow. Will you call her tomorrow? No, I won't call her tomorrow. Because she's away. Ask me if I called her last week. Kyle, did you call her last week? Yes, I did. I called her last week. Did you call your mother last week? Yes, I called my mother. Did you call your boss last week? Yes, I called my boss. Do you call your boss every day? Your boss. Every day? Yes, during the week I call my boss every day. Did you call him last week? Yes, I called him last week. How often do you call your boss? How often? How often? I call my boss every day. To call. We have the phone, the telephone. Use the phone. We have fixed line phones and mobile phones. In North America, people usually say cell phone. I didn't have a cell phone in Canada. It's true, but I have a cell phone now. I used a fixed line phone in Canada to make my calls, but now I use my cell phone. Okay? To call. Every day I call. Yesterday I called. And now it is time to finish the program because our technician is looking at me and saying, Kyle, it's time to finish. So I will take a break. I'm going to go get a drink of water, and I'll be back in about 4 minutes with the intermediate class. See you then. Bye-bye.